What still excites me about returning to the Oscars for the fourth time? Um, Snacks are good backstage. It's always different. It's the same, but it's also different. And when you see, like last year, we had some of the greatest speeches that I think the Oscars have ever had. So that's what is fun and exciting, especially when the people come off stage. And I saw Brendan Fraser just after he won his Oscar, and he was walking alone backstage. He had it in his hands, and you could see he was completely shaken up. And you could see how meaningful it was to him for probably a lot of reasons. So there is real, for people who are very good at showing fake emotion, there's a lot of real emotion there, and it's fun. Okay, what sets the Oscars apart from other live events? Well, it's not as sweaty as the Super Bowl. It's classier than any of the other award shows. I mean, it is the Oscars are the original. This is the big one. It's the granddaddy of them all, and everybody is aware of that and pretty excited to be there. What do I want to bring to the table as host that is different this year? Nothing really. It'll be the same. I don't have talents really. It's not like I have a secret love for dance. I am I'll go out and tell some jokes. They'll either laugh or they won't, and then afterwards everybody will say, "You were terrible." How do I balance walk the fine line between sensitivity and humor? Well, it's interesting because usually when people get mad at something I say, it never occurred to me that they would get mad. It's always something weird. I do my best. I always remember that this is a night that these actors and directors and writers, etc., have dreamed of for their whole lives, and the last thing I want to do is ruin it for them. But, we also want to be funny. How do you prepare for a live show and unpredictable stuff? Well, you can't predict the unpredictable. I've found that. In fact, it's the very definition of the word. But you have to have experience. Really, that's the only thing you could do. And to be honest, sometimes I hope things go wrong because it mixes things up a little bit. You don't want everything to be too not neatly wrapped up in a bow. You want a little bit of mess. You want a little bit of risk. And it is a live show, and you want to remind people of that. So if something happens, which things seem to be happening a lot lately, I feel like I'll be ready for it.
The Oscars is the award show to watch. It's glamorous, it's prestigious. We've just had an incredible year in cinema. Lines around the block, Barbie, Oppenheimer, incredible performances, great filmmaking. And we just want to celebrate all of it. So we're lucky enough to be producing it this year, and we can't wait for everyone to see what we've got in store.
I think this was an exceptional year for movies. I'm genuinely excited about all these movies. I've watched every single one of them, and I can't wait to see all the people in one room. I think it's really exciting to connect with an audience at home who I believe also felt really joyful watching most of these movies.
And it really feels like it's a year to celebrate, like we are finally back to normal, and just putting everybody in a room together, and the movies were exceptional. And I think just the whole tone of our show feels very celebratory.
Jimmy has learned a lot from hosting the last 3 years he's done it. And I think he's taking the lessons he learned, which is to keep it happy, joyful, celebrate the people in the room, keep it moving quickly. Jimmy's also really good on his feet. He thrives in spontaneous moments. And so live television is perfect for him because he is like a master of hosting and a master of getting in those moments and connecting with the audience. He really cares deeply about the people in that room and wants them to enjoy themselves and wants them to feel relaxed with him. And I think that makes people at home feel relaxed and excited and like part of the group.
For all of us, we want audiences to walk away from the show feeling like they have shared an evening with all these incredibly talented people and celebrated these films in the way that they should be celebrated. I think we want to take them through a ton of different emotions, whether it's laughter, maybe a tear or two, and a ton of joy. We just want this show to really represent the incredible artists and the incredible filmmakers out there, and also celebrate how much we love film and how much we love these movies and what an incredible year it's been. And if we can capture a little bit of that movie magic and put it onto our stage and a little bit of the joy that films give us, then we will have done our job.
Music is going to be a key component of the show too. We're really excited. It's the first time that I can remember our orchestra is actually on the stage, and we have an amazing musical director, Ricky Miner. And I think from walk-ons to musical performances to what will happen in memoriam, music will play a very key role in the night. And I think seeing all those really talented live musicians on the stage, that entire audience in the room is going to feel it, and everybody at home will as well.